Here's the other pie. This one was, oh, look at that. This is a lot of forearm work at the gym. Not everybody be able to do this. Hey, welcome to the best pizza shop. I am Jesse, and if you are new to this channel, you got some catching up to do, because I've released a ton of really fantastic pizza making content that is going to change the world. If you're not new to the channel, then you know it is my mission to make the best pizza in Beaver County, Pennsylvania, and make it a destination for pizza lovers to desire to eat my pizza. If you're big into pizza, you have likely heard of Lucali in Brooklyn, New York. Lucali is perceived to be one of, if not the best pizzas in the world. Mark has earned his status for making an incredible crust, incredible cheese. Mark isn't a trained chef. What really caught my attention about Mark's pizza making process is the fact that he rolls his dough. His story goes that he was opening his shop, didn't really know what he was doing. He was desperate for a rolling pin. I think he needs to roll his dough due to the low hydration he has in his dough, combined with potentially the fact that he is rolling out his dough cold. He did not have a rolling pin handy, so he used a wine bottle to roll out his pizza, and he rolls out his pizza with a wine bottle to this day. I'm going to be making two exact pizzas, a 70% hydration, which I know is most likely higher hydration than what Mark uses. I'm going to make them exactly the same, exact same dough recipe, exact same sauce, exact same cheese, exact same baking process. And I'm going to do the other dough ball the way I traditionally do it by hand. Dust my surface here. As I mentioned in my experiments, I'm going to use the rolling pin. I'm going to start in the middle, just like Mark does. Again, I am using a roughly 475 gram dough ball to get about a 17-inch pizza pie. Really dust this peel. Sauce it up. The last time I finished the pizza with some basil leaves. This time I'm gonna try throwing them on under the cheese, squashing them up a little bit to release the oils. Now I'll put the mozzarella and provolone. Give it a little test, make sure it moves good. I'm gonna throw it in the oven. Oh yeah. So the other pizza in this experiment, I'm going to not use the rolling pin. We're gonna just stretch this out by hand like I normally do. We're gonna see which pizza we like better. So big and floppy, this big ball of dough, 475 grams. It's hard to manage. Just thought of something funny that happened earlier this week that made me laugh. Not laughing at big balls. Don't be childish. Family friendly pizza making content that you can watch with your youth group. Will tolerate jokes about things like that. So another thing I'm doing different than last week is I'm grating the pecorino romano, whatever it's called, underneath the mozzarella and provolone before the bake. Wasn't crazy about how the grated cheese looked on the pizza after it came out of the oven. So same thing with the basil. It's being a little unsightly being on top. I think how it looks is just as important as how it tastes. So the provolone and mozzarella going on here. Give it a little shakeroo. Pull out my backup peel. Check on this big guy here. Nothing delicious. I think I made this pizza too prematurely. I don't have anywhere to put it. So my friends have been pressuring me to have a sign off at the end of my videos. If you have any really good ideas, some deadpan humor, something I could say at the end of the video, leave it in the comments below. If I pick your suggestion, I might recognize you on my YouTube video. It's pretty prestigious to be recognized by someone who aspires to be the best pizza maker in Beaver County. Old Podunk, Beaver County. All right, that looks very yummy indeed. Here's, oh, it's stuck. Get out the football bottle, courtesy of Audra. Audra, if you're watching, leave a comment below. Make sure you watch to the end of this video so my algorithm doesn't get screwed up. All right, we're good. Going in. Oh yeah. Oh. Holy smokes. Would you look at that pizza? Look at that pie. You kidding me? Are you kidding me, Craig? Look at this thing. Smoky. It's very, very smoky in here. Look at that pizza. Look at that. Oh, look at it. It's like a, it's something that's really smoky.
Your oven right now.
So, it's like Canada wildfire in here. Whew. That is a good looking pizza pie if I've ever seen one. Little sea salt from the sea, from the Dead Sea. Oh, we have our we have our old guest, the smoke detector, showed up. Here's the other pie. This one was, oh, look at that. This is a lot of forearm work at the gym. Not everybody be able to do this. Can finally turn that oven off, Craig. This pizza also looks amazing. I think this is gonna truly be a clash of the Titans. This is gonna be the Super Bowl of pizzas, the World Series, the showdown of gladiators. A Mike Tyson versus Muhammad Ali. So we have a pizza rolled with a rolling pin. This pizza was hand stretched. So during the commercial break, we forgot to hit record. And Craig and I had some really, really playful banter. Didn't catch that on film, unfortunately. We also ate 2 more slices of pizza doing our taste test, but unfortunately, due to the camera crew which they will be fired. We did not capture that. So Craig and I are gonna do our review again. This time, you know what? I think really the upside of this, Craig, is the other pizza's cooled off now, so it's going to be more manageable. So, Craig, we have the pizza that is rolled with a rolling pin, similar to Lucali pizza in Brooklyn, New York. Let's do it. Make sure you get in there and taste that crust by itself too. Just so we're fair to this pizza. One thing on this show we do not do is be unfair to slices of pizza. All right, Craig. So here we go. This is a hand stretch slice. A rolling pin did not touch this pizza. It got a decent undercarriage. Minimal flop. Now that this one cooled off a little bit, it's way better than this one that's now cold. I'm going to stick with what I said originally. I do not detect a huge difference in the two. I don't think there's a decisive winner. Craig mentioned that the rolling pin pizza was a little more consistent, uniform with every bite. The hand stretch one probably had some more air in the crust, a little more of a loose cannon. You never know what you're going to get. One bite, you know, it might be a lot of cheese and sauce, the next bite's more crust. You know, I think this one's probably a little bit overdone. Not intentional. I don't think it has anything to do with the rolling process. Personally, I think this one has a little more character in the crust, which is nice. I like a good character. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with where I've been headed. No rolling pin. Thank you for watching. Remember, keep your dough balls yeasty and your pizza crust crusty. I don't know about you, man. I feel terrible after eating all that pizza. Oh.